found... Found the white.
Gathering.
I found the gun tank. My engine's been hit. I'm ejecting.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Lost transmission unit.
I found the Trojan horse.
Gathering data now. Data has been received. Commander, Lieutenant Uragan is on the line.
Lieutenant Uragan here. We've received sufficient data on the Trojan horse. End your pursuit. Return at once.
Mission complete. All units, return at once.
We were able to locate the Trojan horse. Our team collected sufficient data on both the battleship and its mobile suits, though there was some risk involved. I'm certain that our efforts weren't in vain, and that the data will prove valuable in future operations. By the time we'd reached the combat zone of the Gobi Desert, our allied forces were already losing. With the supply base presently secured, our scattered troops could now link up, which would allow us to regroup. However, this was just one small victory in the overall picture. Up until this point, we'd been successfully defending the base, but I wasn't sure how long we could go on like this. Once the enemy troops reorganized, they were sure to attack again, and soon. November 7th, Odessa. At the request of Captain Makuve, we left the Gobi Desert Supply Base to assist in the Odessa operations. We were assigned to the front line, where the enemy's main forces were reported to be steadily advancing. Our objective was to keep the enemy at bay until the Black Tri-Stars returned from their assault on the Trojan Horse, which had been approaching from the rear.
Thank you for coming. Uragan will provide you with all the details.
Excellent work in the Gobi Desert. Now your unit will be stationed within a segment of our defense line where the enemy's main forces are being deployed. According to intelligence, the enemy will commence an all-out attack at dawn. To counter this, we must hold off the enemy until the Black Tri-Stars return. On a somber note, Lieutenant Mash lost his life in battle. Once the Black Tri-Stars return, we will switch to offensive maneuvers. Make no mistake, though. Captain Makuve firmly believes that in this battle, the first one to move will undoubtedly lose.
Defend Odessa. We have been assigned to defend against the enemy's main forces. In other words, Revel's own unit. We will put up a defense line so that other enemy troops cannot move on the flank of our own main troops. I'll give you a briefing on our current situation. According to our intelligence, the enemy has deployed mobile artillery in several key locations as a means to contain our activities. In conjunction, they have stationed their assault troops, which are ready to break through our defense line. It might be easier to slip past the mobile artillery to crush Big Tray, but we can't leave the enemy behind us. We'd be risking attacks from the rear. Therefore, our first task will be to destroy the mobile artillery. Use extreme caution, as these enemy weapons were specifically designed to be long-range. To facilitate our operation, we will have to make effective use of our support attacks. Once we wipe out the mobile artillery, head directly to Big Tray and destroy it. That should stop the other enemy troops from breaking through our defense line, at least for the time being. Lieutenant Renchef and Chief Petty Officer Manning will join us for this mission. Over.
All units, move out.
Roger.
Okay.
Roger.
We're here to honor the spirit of life. Drift down into space forever. Eternal happiness.
I'm well aware these soldiers are personally recommended by Lady Cassilia, but I'm losing patience.
Lost transmission with the Charlotte unit.
Gaia and Ortega, need I remind you that the operation has begun?
We don't know that. We're planning to get our revenge here very soon.
This mission isn't about revenge. The Trojan horse must be taken out to secure our rear defense.
I know the plan fine. Let's skedaddle, Ortega.
I'm under attack. I've been hit. Out there.
Enemy located. Enemy located. There it is. Enemy located. There it is.
Ortega here. I've spotted the Trojan horse. We're commencing our attack and inflicting revenge for Mash.
It isn't about revenge. Try studying our plan.
He's too quick. How do you tell? Gun tank won't last against this guy because you move like a turtle. Retreat! Retreat!
If only I could.
Keep your pulse off this one, Dubs. You fix your mind on blasting that Trojan horse. Right! They got gun tank! Do something! Anything!
Code Alpha.
Hurry up with the gun tank!
Don't let the mobile suits get any closer.
Say your prayers. Tough luck. I'm plumb out of shells now. Where's the white one? The one that done in our boy Mash.
The mobile suit! Zila! I'll get you now!
been hit. I'm ejecting.
Lost transmission with the new overview.
Now it's conditioned just like yours.
No Bravo.
Lito, maximum power now!
Flash. Ortega. I'm sorry, boys.
Right at point, on standby. You're pretty good.
I'm under attack. I've been hit.
Lost transmission with the Nikki unit.
Enemy located.
Code Bravo.
Enemy located. Enemy.
Our Tiger here. I've spotted the Trojan horse. We're commencing our attack and inflicting a little revenge for Lash.
It isn't about revenge. Try studying our plan. I'm under attack.
Bravo.
Our Tiger here. I've spotted the Trojan horse. We're commencing our attack and inflicting a little revenge for Lash.
It isn't about revenge. Try studying up on that.
I'm under attack. I've been hit.
Say your prayers. Tough luck. I'm plumb out of shells now.
Enemy command plane destroyed. With no communications system, enemy troops are in a state of chaos. Commander, Lieutenant Uragan is on the line.
I'm Lieutenant Uragan. Orders from Captain Makuve. The Fenrir unit will be relocated to K7 point.
Impossible! If we abandon this area, the enemy will break through the defense line.
Doesn't matter. This order takes priority. Please hurry.
Roger. We're heading to K7 point at once.
We're relying on you.
All units, we are now heading to K7 point. The Black Tri-Stars would never return to the front line. Zeon lost its share of ace pilots again. As the terrible battle raged on, we were given a new assignment. Our mission was to guard Captain Makuve's Zanzibar until takeoff. With Captain Makuve in command, Zanzibar would leave the war-torn Odessa and head into space. The Federation forces launched an all-out attack and breached our defense line in several areas. This misfortune was unavoidable, given the loss of our communication system, compounded by our inability to regroup. Even so, each and every soldier had given their best on the battlefield. At this stage, though, we were unable to stop the Federation forces. Our troops commenced their retreat from Odessa. The commander of each unit was attempting to carry out the difficult task of withdrawing while keeping disorder to a minimum. We too were on our way to the rendezvous point. The enemy has breached our defense line in several areas. We are now in danger of being besieged by the Federation. Other units have commenced their retreat, but it will be a difficult task in this state of chaos. The conditions around us are indeed grave. We must pull out of Odessa before the enemy surrounds us and link up with the Yukon submarines at the rendezvous point. However, before we take off, I want you to do one more thing. In a location not too far from here, the Dobday is under attack by the enemy, which has rendered it immobile. My guess would be its caterpillar tread is damaged. We must protect the Dobday from enemy attack and buy some time until all crew members are able to evacuate. Prepare to move out immediately. Over. James, report current situation.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team, A-OK.
Green team, all clear.
All right, commence operation.
Linking up with the Dog Day takes top priority. Hurry!
Enemy unit!
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won!
We've successfully rescued the entire crew from the Dobde. Every soldier and officer who had fought courageously in Odessa must not only retreat, but also fight through the enemy siege. And we must hold off the enemy in pursuit as we head to our rendezvous point. To reach the Yukon submarines, we pressed through Odessa, where our forces were scrambling after the loss of their communications system. On our way, we encountered other retreating units. We escorted these Allied soldiers while hurrying to the rendezvous point. Hunter. We're getting close to our rendezvous point with the Yukon submarines. Here, we'll separate from our allies we met along the way and continue on. The Odessa defense line has been breached in several areas, and I've been informed that enemy troops are in pursuit. We'll see if we can make it to the rendezvous point first, or if the enemy beats us to it. We will watch our backs carefully while we proceed. Should the pursuing enemy troops come too close, we'll hold them back and buy time for our allies to flee to safety. We'll head over to the rendezvous point afterward. We will never abandon our allies under any circumstances. Over. All units, watch for enemies.
You're not getting away. All units, don't allow a single soldier to escape. If you do, that enemy may come back someday and take you out. Keep that in mind and destroy them all!
Yes, they're the ones. I fought them in the Gobi. Stubborn creeps. I'll put an end to this. It's payback time!
They've caught up to us. All units, protect our allies. Secure a path to retreat.
This feeling, I don't like it. Get out! Stop tormenting me!
One of them. Fire! Fire! Enemy located! Over there! Enemy located. Don't let up! Attack! Enemy unit!
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won!
We succeeded in shaking off the pursuing enemy. Our next step was to hurry to our rendezvous point, and so we parted ways with our allied troops. I'm afraid they'll have to fight even tougher battles from now on, and so will we. Odessa was still reeling from the loss of their communications system. We escaped Odessa and returned safely to California base. Around the time of our return, Captain Shar's Mad Angler Squadron was in pursuit of the Trojan Horse. Thanks to Captain Shar, who had observed the enemy ship reaching its headquarters, we finally determined the exact location of Jaburo. November 30th. Preparations were underway to assemble all our available units and take over Jaburo.
Thanks to the report from the Mad Angler Squadron, we've determined the exact location of the enemy's general headquarters, Jaburo. We'll gather all of our battle strength to attack and secure the base. Your mission is simple. Descend to your designated location and bring your area under control. That's all you need to do. If we succeed, all the difficulties we now face will be stamped out, and there will be hope for our future. 2 new members have been transferred here to join us for this mission. I've taken the liberty of assigning them to your unit. Get the details from your lieutenant commander.
Thanks to Captain Shar's Mad Angler Squadron, we have mapped the exact location of Jaburo. Ever since our arrival on Earth, its whereabouts had remained a mystery. Now we are prepared to assemble all available battle strength and crush Jaburo. We will descend with other units from the Gao and sneak into Jaburo from one of the entrances discovered by our scout unit. Then, as we move deeper into the base, we'll secure positions one at a time. You're all aware that the progress of this war so far hasn't left much room for optimism. But if we destroy Jaburo, the enemy's general headquarters, it just might be the turning point to raise the morale of our comrades on other fronts and to crush the spirit of our enemy. I expect you to do your best. One more thing. Lieutenant Sophie and Lieutenant Sandra will join us for this operation. Over. teams, report current situation.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team, all clear.
Green team, all clear.
All right. All units, move in. All units, move in.
Enemy troops will breach the dome. Counterattack! Counterattack!
Enemy located.
Code Alpha.
Enemy unit.
Code Bravo.
Careful. Enemy has added reinforcements.
Enemy located.
It's the end of the line. But this isn't exactly what we're looking for. There are no facilities that look like their command headquarters. If I had to guess, I'd say it's one of their docks for space warships. There's one warship here. Is it the Trojan Horse? No, it doesn't look the same.
Checking data. The vessel is not found in our database, though it is a space warship similar to the Trojan Horse.
After coming all this way,
I'm changing our attack target. Destroy the space warship as well as all facilities in the area. We paid a heavy price to get this far. Let's make it worthwhile.
An unknown mobile suit is approaching. It looks to be a new model. Please be careful.
could it be a new model?
It appears to be a Gundam type. There's one enemy.
Get him! Destroy everything in sight! Absolutely everything!
Roger.
So, we meet again.
That voice. You're the same pilot.
I couldn't finish you off the other day, but we'll fix that. I'll use this new model to get rid of you!
Lieutenant Agar, what are you doing? The mud rock is not complete. Please return!
Look what's happening! You want everything to be perfect? If it moves, it'll do.
I'm ejecting.
All transmission delete.
I'm under attack. Enemy. I'm under attack. I've been hit.
That's impossible! Gundam! Oh, there's no way Gundam can be defeated!
Confirmed destruction of new model of enemy mobile suit.
All units, retreat! The other units are struggling to keep afloat. All units have started to pull back. Despite assembling all the military strength at our disposal, our attempt to move on Jaburo ended in retreat. We succeeded in damaging the enemy's new model of mobile suit, in addition to their battleship. But as for the core facilities, our forces simply weren't big enough to secure all of Jaburo. I didn't expect the Federation to have this much strength. However, the fact that we were able to do some damage to the enemy's general headquarters should be enough to raise morale among our comrades fighting in other areas and cause unrest among our enemies. But it wasn't without considerable cost. More than half of the mobile suits that participated in this operation were destroyed, along with their pilots. We shall never forget the blood-red sunset over Jaburo that day.
The Federation forces had commenced counterattack operations in North America. The enemy's final target was California base. Some time ago, it had been our own target, and now it became the last stronghold for all our remaining North American forces.
Final defense.
As you already know, the Federation forces are aggressively taking the offensive, even here in North America. We have, of course, been put on the defensive, and it's going to be a desperate fight. The enemy is approaching California base, and their attacks against our perimeter are growing more powerful by the day. I've just been informed that the enemy is about to breach a section of our defense line. We'll head out immediately and stop the enemy from crossing the line. Over.
Teams, report current situation.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team, all clear.
Green team, all clear.
All right, commence operation.
I've arrived at the point.
I've arrived at the point. Charlie.
Team?
I'm 500.
Enemy located.
Code Alpha. Code Bravo.
Fast point. Advancing to next point. Arrived at operation point. Standing by.
Code Charlie.
Lost transmission with the Lu rower unit.
retreat confirmed. We won!
Our unit was instrumental in successfully protecting the defense line from the enemy. Though the battles would get tougher, it looked like we could hold out for now. But for how long?
December 13th. The Federation has intensified their attack. It is now only a matter of time before California base is besieged. During this time, the base was sending soldiers, officers, and supplies into outer space, using every ship capable of escaping Earth's atmosphere, until there was only one HLV left. In order to ensure that the last vessel would be sent safely into space, someone had to remain on Earth to protect the launch pad. Some were in favor of sending us into space, but without us, there was little chance of the launch pad being adequately protected. The battle strength of California base, once the largest in North America, had dwindled to nothing. I made the decision to remain behind. As long as comrades were still fighting on Earth's soil, I would never step foot off this planet.
This is the final stage of our relocation of officers, soldiers, and supplies from the North American region into outer space. I thank you all for your great work. This will be the last HLV to launch from California base. I had originally planned to have you all board the vessel, but it doesn't seem possible now. The Federation forces are approaching, and they intend to keep the last HLV from lifting off. We must form a defense unit using volunteers. Inform your personnel that this is a volunteer mission, and to give it some thought before they decide.
First of all, I'm proud to see that you have all decided to remain. Though this mission is a raw deal, I'm pleased you have chosen to join in. As you know, we have been sending all our war resources into space, using every ship capable of escaping Earth's atmosphere. This vessel is the last of them. The last HLV is preparing to take off. Our mission is to hold off the enemy attempting to stop the launch, and buy enough time for the HLV to reach the safety of outer space. In order to do so, the formation of a defense line to hold off the enemy isn't enough. This measure alone won't prevent the enemy from advancing. We must also disrupt their communication system. This has proven to be the most effective tactic in our previous battles with the Federation. This, of course, means less units fighting on the defense line, which makes it a bit risky. But I know we are the only ones who can carry out this mission. After we see our comrades off, I expect you to make it through. let the enemy get any closer until the HLV takes off. Got that?
Roger.
Enemy unit defeated. I'm under attack. I've been hit. Lost transmission complete.
Plane taken out. Without their communication system, enemy troops are in complete disarray.
Good. All units, get ready to...
Wait a minute. Intense heat source approaching. It's fast, but it can't be. No mistake about it. It's Gundam!
What?
Sorry I kept you waiting. It's payback time.
The enemy troops who were in complete disarray are reorganizing themselves. This time it's our own defense unit that's starting to run around in a panic.
This is only one mobile suit. It's unbelievable how powerful it is. All units, we're destroying Gundam.
Roger.
Enemy! How dare you! Nah, my engine's been hit. I'm ejected.
Lost transmission with the new rubber.
This is the mobile suit I've been waiting for. It's Gundam's mobility with incredible firepower and long-range capabilities of a cannon.
Lost transmission with the lead unit.
Enemy located. I'm gonna destroy you for sure. predict it would end like this. That emblem. You mean it's the guy from that day? No, it can't be. During that battle, I remember sending a missile straight into his cockpit. You guys are really persistent, you Zeon scum.
Gundam isn't moving at all. Enemy troops now retreating.
All troops, go to alert status 2. We were successful in sending off the last HLV into space without any disruptions from the enemy. The focus of the war would now shift from Earth to outer space. However, this was by no means an end to the battles on Earth. As long as our comrades remained here, we would fight. Our supplies might diminish and our enemy's siege might escalate with each passing day. Even so, we would endure to the end. We would never give up. Not until the day our comrades up in space return once again to Earth.
My brave and loyal Zeon soldiers, I'm pleased to report that the solar ray has reduced half the Federation forces to stardust. This brilliant light is proof that Zeon's justice is served. With the massive damage incurred, any battle strength the Federation forces may have left will be of no consequence. In other words, what remains of them is little more than debris. It is with confidence that I hereby declare it impossible for this weak host of enemies to force its way past Abawaku. There is no other way for mankind to last forever except by living under the direct control of we, the chosen superior race of Zeon. If this war drags on, it will pose a serious threat to all of mankind. We must teach those slow-witted people of the Earth Federation a lesson they will always remember. The time is now! This is the hour for mankind to stand up for the future that awaits us! Hail, Zeon!
Commander, just got word that our allies need reinforcements. What'll we do?
We won't abandon any allies in danger.
I understand. I'll get everyone together.
Good idea. The Last Fang. At ease. We received a message from some allies requesting assistance. Judging by the fact that the recurring message isn't coded, we can assume the situation is desperate. There's no intelligence on the enemy's battle strength or on their current deployment, but we must provide support for our allies as soon as possible. We will advance toward the source of the signal and wipe out enemy troops in the vicinity. Depending on the severity of the situation, we may cut our way through the enemy and escort our allies as we retreat. Once we rescue them, we can link up with our allied forces in this area. All units, make sure to equip yourselves with plenty of gear before we move out. Over. All units, move out! All units, move out!
Our allies are repeating their transmission. We must hurry.
Number 11 Enemy located.
Enemy located.
How dare you!
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won!
Good. All units, we're clearing this area.
Commander, wait a moment, please. I'm receiving a transmission on all channels. I'll patch it through.
Attention all Zeon officers and soldiers. I am Prime Minister Darcia Bakarov, Supreme Commander Giran Zabi, along with Rear Admiral Cecilia Zabi.
We arrived safely at the command headquarters while escorting the Allied troops we had rescued. The Prime Minister's ceasefire announcement was being broadcast repeatedly even now. The actions of the Federation forces and other factors indicated that the agreed-upon ceasefire was indeed genuine. The Principality of Zeon had been defeated. For our nation, for justice, and for the protection of our loved ones, defending the Zeon flag, our soldiers were pitted against a formidable enemy. Each came from a different background, and each fought for a different personal reason, and many lost their lives. The Principality of Zeon was defeated. However, as long as there are comrades who continue to fight for their beliefs, kindled by their love for those on the home front, our own battle will likely never end.